children. How are you today, hmm? Okay. Infidel. Which I believe I am to a variety of faith structures. So, More games need just mean, threatening post-its. Hidden Pyramid? I had a lot of thoughts about what this game could be about, but like, marooned by my followers. I didn't realize I was the abandoned cult leader in this scenario. That's fun. That's a little bit of zhuzh on the old fucking trope. So I'm not the infidel. All those dipshits that fucking dumped me in the Egyptian desert are the infidels. You jerks. Why even follow me if you're not going to wander around the fucking desert? That's like a big chunk of, like, the Abrahamics. Trying to make them work on a holy day. Their leaving is understandable. I don't know, if it's my fucking thing, don't I decide what the holy days are? I beg your pardon. At the foot of the cot is a large, unwieldy trunk. The trunk is closed and locked with a padlock. I don't really want to play a text adventure like, oh, it's doing that fucking thing again. Why do we fucking start here? This is what I get for abandoning the cult leader in the fucking desert. Really, longitude? That's funny. You think... like, oh, yeah. This, still building temples to Ra. Oh, you miserable fucking cluster cunt. Alright, look, I got something going here. Where's my... Should ditch this monotheism jag. It just doesn't fit with the species very well. You know? Like, a big chunk of modern religion is, like, making you feel a little more secure in the universe. And, like, a giant fucking infinite alpha omega, that's very alienating. That's hard to feel, like, you know, close to. So you gotta start inventing, like, fucking holy trinities and a bunch of other confusing nonsense, and then the Catholics just go apeshit with the fucking saints. And it's like, you may as well just have, like, fucking goblins again. You just... Goodbye, infidel. You are a government agent with information that IBM has underground dealings. Hello, I'd like to report some underground dealings. You start at the north edge of the IBM property, trying to find the computer room. It's just... Imagine the concept of IBM having a room with the computers. Hey, this is IBM's computer room. You're not meant to be in here. You might find out about our underground dealings. Fuck. Eat shit. Alright. Oh, Christ. That's a weird font choice for the the title of this shit. Infiltrator. Except, you know, some weird hybrid of neon light and balloon animal. Tough luck Jimbo, baby. This is my hang in there, baby poster. There's no hanging in there. It's tough luck Jimbo, baby. Infiltrator. But you know, like a petrol station DVD Flashdance ripoff. Yeah, I think it's anti-IBM. I mean, I have heard they've been engaged in underground dealings. But Black Dynamite, I engage in underground dealings. Underground dealings. I feel like that was written by someone who, like, just had no experience of crime. Like, at all. What kind of crimes would IBM get up to? Okay. Good luck. Bold. Alright, let's, I kind of don't want to crash this straight away, because I really want to see how they handle this. Whew, that was lucky. I almost pushed explosive charge, but instead I pushed papers. Sets the flares, toggle the fucking... Alright, look. Move up, move... Okay, hang on. There's got to be, like, what? What's the fucking... Ignition, there we are. Okay, ignition. Up, down, left, right. Alright. Let's go. I'm running this thing on, like, fucking ancient... What the fuck's going on here? Alright. Ignition! Ignite, I say! What was that? Oh, my thumb's moving. Okay. I can wiggle my fucking thumb. Absolutely great. Fan-fucking-tastic. I can wiggle my thumb sometimes. Fucking cunt-ass, fuck shit, fuck you. Alright, okay, so... Is there something I'm supposed to do before I ignite? Alright, I thought that was space. It's not. What do you want from me, infiltrator? That's all I can do. I can make my thumb go beep 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 beep. I can push thumb. Is this like I'd be sitting in here until someone figures out I'm not meant to be here and I get yelled at? Is that what this is? I don't have time for this. I don't need this. Like, cause it looks like it might get like, you know, fucking... You are Captain Johnny Jimbo Baby McGibbets, the infiltrator. That is eclipsing Bobson Dugnut for me. That is Johnny Jimbo Baby McGibbets. Hello, I'm Johnny McGibbets, but you can call me Jimbo Baby. I don't want to call you any of those things. You will be required to fly through hostile enemy airspace in what has been disguised to look like a neutral helicopter. Don't mind me, I'm just a neutral helicopter. Flying over your military installations. I'm to eliminate the mad leader. Oh, man. This game has fucking lore. Devil may care all-round good guy with a nifty haircut. Jimbo Baby McGibbets. McGibbets. I feel like Chris Gray wrote this while he was being hit in the head with a mallet. Like, just as he was typing, there was just someone fucking whacking away. And then all I can do is move my thumb. I can't make McGibbets do anything. Oh, glory, there's an infiltrator too. Part 2 the next day. Fly your gizmo. Can you hack it, Johnny Jimbo McGibbets? What, no Jimbo Baby? I'm Jimbo Senior? Oh, no, he's Jimbo Baby. That's good. All right. Jimbo Baby McGibbets. This looks suspiciously similar to the last game. Bolt Vanderhuge was always one of my favorites. I'll always remember watching that for the first time. It was just popped up on fucking YouTube, the compilation, and I am an easy fucking mark for just an escalating series of silly names. Like that shit that just silly nonsense fucking get me every time. And it was like 4 in the morning and my girlfriend was asleep and I had headphones on and I'm listening to, and I'm not laughing out loud, but I'm laughing like, 'cause I can't laugh out loud. It's all in my gut, and so I'm laughing so much that I'm like shaking the fucking bed. And like she woke up and is like, "What are you doing? Why are you just like jumping on the bed?" Apparently, well, you know, it's like, and it's I can't fucking sit there and go, "All right, look, a man just said roll fizzle beef, okay? Like you don't understand." Big McLarge huge. What's the difference between those two things? I'm the infiltrator. Jimbo baby. Jimbo Spook House. I fucking love that too. There's some great Millhouse tragedy in that sequence. Penetrate his chemical labs. Okay. Curse you, McGibbets! Why do we never meet Jimbo Baby? I like, how come I... Alright. Well, thumb wiggle works, thank fuck. I think the background didn't load properly. Okay, so something to do with a battery, alright? Papers, missiles, so that's the shafts, that's the flares. Okay, now ignition is brain implant as well. Brain scanner. Battery. Alright. So B and then I. And I might scan a brain or two while I'm at it. Okay. I's not doing anything. Alright, I did make a fucking... There's a little blue thing there that I can't... That doesn't do anything anymore. What was that? B. I think S. I. It's a shame the graphics are fucked. Well. Oh, there's a manual. Maybe we'll finally get a picture of McGibbets. Scorpio! His twisted twin obsessions of his plot to rule the world and his employees' health. Beware of Scorpio! What am I supposed to do again? Yeah, you know, I think that every 30 minutes. That's just been life for me. What am I doing here? I swear my entire life is just like walking into the kitchen and wondering why you just forgot. Like, oh, why am I in here again? Every day I wake up, it's like, huh, why am I in here again? I came here to do something, I swear. Complete a ground mission. The DHX-2 attack chopper from Whiz-Bang Enterprises doesn't exactly come with cruise control and power steering. This is fucking nuts. Such a weird amount of effort has gone in such a weird direction. Jimbo Baby McGibbets. I can't... It hits me like new every time. I was even less prepared for Dweezil McGibbets. You see, like, press the B, S, and I keys to get the chopper started. Like, I'm glad that they have that there, but you could just say press the, you know, like, why go to this much effort to have this much fucking fiddling around to get the fucking helicopter started? If you're not going to tell me, like, what those do, you know, at least go, you press B to get the battery, because you need to turn the battery on, because, you know, I don't know, they just don't want it fucking running down, you know, you can just leave the headlights on. Then you press S to start, like, the fucking, I don't know, primary bit of the fucking helicopter, and then you press I, and then you could just teach me a little bit of how a helicopter works, you know? Because now all I know is press BSI to get the helicopter started, and that just seems insane. Fucking McGibbets. I mean, it's unhinged. It doesn't work, though. I mean, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm more tempted to just re-download the last one or replenish the last one. Ah, fuck it. I was gonna read the fucking booklet over again. Fucking goddamn ridiculous nonsense. Info quiz. I'd like to see a AAA title just come out with, like, just the most bland-ass fucking name, you know? Just almost a description. Make test quiz, okay? William P. Mann sounds like a name an alien would make up on the spot. Hello, I am William Mann. N, okay. New game. General. What? Yeah, alright, great. Alright. Agatha Fisty. What is that? It's marks. Virginia. Richmond. Range of which of the Blue Ridge? I gotta go Appalachians. I'm a fucking genius. Oh, that's Paul Bunyan. I remember that one. President is part of which branch of the federal government? Executive. Seems just thought to be the first American flag. It was Betsy Ross. That's right. And ampere measures electrical current. Is it electrical current or friction? It's current. One of the B vitamins. I don't know. I'm gonna go all of the above because it feels like a trick. I was incorrect. Challenger. That's such a sad name for the one that blew up. I'm a genius. Pariah. Monopoly. A frog is a amphibian. Britain. Do I get anything for this? What am I getting of? That's Pirates of Piss Ass. I mean the meter, but I mean I'd have said like the sentiment, you know. Which one am I? Ah, I'm the fucking... Yeah! That's right. Yield to Brainiac. Where do we come from? Where do we go? Where are we off to? Jim Bob baby.
What a sore head. Hey, a ram. Butting heads? Sore head?
That's racist. A new breed of furry. Riff Auken. Yeah!
That's pretty good.
Alright. Don your personas, you fucking freaks. Thank you, Demon Eye. There's no way I'd have puzzled that out myself. By perhaps the furries. Alright. Ah, don't crash. There we go. New World Computing. Aren't the Dreamers Guild the bad guys at an episode of
We see
Sliders?
the sky, we see the land, we see the water, and we wonder, are we the only ones? Long before we came to exist, the humans ruled the earth. They made marvelous things and moved whole mountains. They knew the secret of flight, the secret of happiness, and other secrets beyond our imagining.
Alright. We should have left behind some
The
information.
humans also knew the secret of life, and they used it to give us the four great gifts: thinking minds, feeling hearts, speaking mouths, and reaching hands. We are their children.
I agree with all of that. We should just start
They
giving
taught
things
us how
brains
to
and
use
hands.
our hands and how to speak. They showed us the joy of using our minds. They loved us. And when we were ready, they surely would have given us the secret of happiness.
Alright.
And now we see the sky, the land.
You're overselling
the
us a little bit
water
on the
that
secret of
we are
happiness
heirs
there.
to.
I don't think we've ever
And
nailed
we
that.
wonder,
Hands and
why
mouths?
did they leave? Do they live still in the stars? In the ocean depths? In the wind? We wonder, was their fate good? Or
I mean,
evil?
by the looks of
Will
things, we
we
got killed by
also
some kind
share
of
the
infection.
same fate one day.
I mean, you should ask whoever fucking sewed that tapestry. I mean, I maintain that. I'd call it the Human Instrumentality Project. And I'd be about, like, because I think if we try really hard, we could breed a dog that could do that. You'd probably have to start with, like, a fucking border collie or something. But the problem is we don't breed anything for, like, you know. Like, I think if you can make a pug that basically has its brain where its sinus should be, I think we could probably make a dog that can talk. Like, I don't see how those two things are so fucking different, you know? The humans knew the secret of happiness. It's like, oh, buddy, you're gonna be disappointed. There's a sad fucking development in your future.
I won! I knew I could defeat you!
What? Why, how did you...
While your pawn was still searching in the Cave of Tears, my paladin made it through the forest to home base. You were taken totally by surprise.
How could I have allowed myself to be defeated by such a simple trick?
You weren't defeated by a trick. You were defeated by your own cockiness. You were only
dickweed.
polishing the victory medallion instead of concentrating on the puzzle.
That's not true. I was...
Hear ye! Hear ye! It is time for the awarding of the prizes. The silver medallion for second place is awarded to Riff of the Fox Tribe.
Second place. It's a
And
fancy
the
word for
first
loser.
prize of the gold medallion goes to Scory of the Rat Tribe.
Yeah, but I'm curious as to what, like, you know, we haven't tried, is my point. You know, we should be trying. I want to see what, like, you know, intelligent design can actually get up to when there's something there.
Oh, Riff. You won. You got the silver medallion for second place.
It's not first
I don't
place.
need your pity!
I should have won first place. I was too busy thinking about
A
the prize
company made
instead of the
this.
puzzle. I should have...
Attention, everyone. By authority of the Forest King, I hereby declare this fair officially closed.
What is the meaning of this?
The Orb of Storms has been stolen from its resting place.
Orb of Storms. This is most distressing.
Until the orb has been returned, everyone is confined to their homes while a full investigation is conducted.
Confined? Boars cannot be confined.
We didn't receive the gift of hands just to go back into the cage.
Including perhaps stealing the Orb of Storms?
Yeah! Intelligent design is responsible for the pug because they wanted to create a fucking
the orb
pug.
predicts storms. Storms
It can...
bring rain.
Intelligence lets
Rain
you choose to
brings
go in
mud.
other
And who
directions.
likes mud
You
better than anything?
fucking numpty.
Boars.
Bah! If we had wanted the orb,
Gotta give
we
you
would
the
have
gift
been
of hands.
in boldly and taken it. No, Elk, we are not thieves. We do not sneak around and steal like the fox.
Hey!
Quiet.
Intelligence lets
Or
me
is there
slam my
something
dick
you'd
in the
like to
door.
tell
It also lets me opt not to do that.
Confess.
The
Tom.
entire fucking
Tell
point of
us
my
where
fucking
you
point.
were last evening, just before sundown.
Fucking...
I
Stop
camped
trying
in
to
the
eat your
woods
shoes.
overnight on my way here.
And I suppose someone.
Oh
saw
yeah,
you
no. Well, that's for the
and
border
can
collie is my
confirm
choice for
this.
starting place.
I can't. I was with him the whole time.
Ha! First one fox lies, and then the other fox does, by saying the first one was telling the truth. We boars want the orb returned. As much as I hate to admit,
Good old
there is truth in
racism.
what the elk captain has said. Without the orb, we will not know when the rains will come. We will not know when to prepare the mud baths. All this makes the boars very mad. We want answers now. And morphs without answers will get hurt.
Are you threatening us?
Boars will hurt. Boars will hurt all. Boars want the orb back now!
Very well, Captain. I'll deal with this. Under the authority granted me by the Forest King, I arrest you both for the theft of...
But you can't do that. We haven't stolen anything.
I'm afraid I'll have to hold the two of you in custody until this puzzle is solved.
I'm being racially
Puzzle?
profiled.
Say this is a puzzle? Then I'm the last
Racism's
person you'd
like
want
the
to arrest.
crab. It just evolves
mean?
every time.
See this medallion? This is for second place in the puzzle-solving contest. If anyone can find the Orb of Storms and bring it back to you, it's me.
Well then, Fox. I suppose it is up to you after all.
Very well. You have until the next new moon to find the orb.
Okay, see you then. Come on.
I mean, if I just called
However,
someone the lying
Just to make
liar
sure
of
that you
liars,
return, I will send one of my warriors
I'd
along
probably
with you.
think that this is some
Lieutenant
kind
Ian,
of...
Please step forward.
Okay, so that's how you
Lieutenant
pronounce...
Ian, You will accompany
That's
them
how you
on their
pronounce that.
quest.
Yeah.
Aid them wherever and whenever you can. But if they try to escape or refuse to return, your orders are to use whatever force is necessary to return them to us to stand trial. Is that perfectly clear, Lieutenant?
I don't think I was ever on antidepressants. Dud.
Boars do not trust foxes.
Um,
Boars do not trust
I mean, I took a
elk.
bunch of Xanax that wasn't
Those
prescribed to
are
me one
weak
time, which I don't
fools.
recommend.
I will send along
I'm
a
on
true
meth
warrior,
for, like,
one who will get the
The
job
ADHD,
done.
but that's about it.
Hawk! Hawk, go
I mean, the
with
thing
me.
about
Find this orb.
the thing about
They are
the thing about any kind of,
Kill
like,
them.
you know,
If they try to
psych
escape,
meds
kill them.
is you've got to
Suspect treachery.
basically...
Kill them if they do not
It's a
find
test
the
and
orb.
retest situation.
Kill them.
So you got to take
What about
one
if
for a
we
while, see
snore
if it
too
works.
loudly?
You know, maybe it won't. You got
Maybe
to,
I
you know,
won't
dial.
do it.
It's you got to
Maybe
tune it
I'll
like the
kill
old
them
TVs.
now.
So you
Enough.
just got to approach it
Now
that
go.
way. Like just
Remember,
because the
you have
first
only
dose, the
until the
first
next
kind of
new moon
medication,
to
maybe
complete
you know
your
doesn't
quest.
fucking nail it. Doesn't mean there
Wait.
isn't like you know.
I do not trust you
There isn't a form
most
of it.
all, young fox. So, to make sure you come back, we will keep your little friend.
Reen!
Remember, if you return by the next new moon, your friend will be released unharmed. If you
All right, and we're off. Oh, gotta go find that fucking orb. Y'all seen an orb? Hey, come back here. You motherfucker. I don't know, I do kind of want to play this now. I love, like, kind of deeply post-human settings like this. Always enjoyable. What's that thing? Is that some kind of monkey? What are you up to? I feel like the monkeys would have had a head start on this, you know. They started with
Excuse
hands.
me, my good
Where
woman,
are they
but
gone?
Could I trouble you long enough to ask?
Oh, very well. Ask your questions, but
Do you have any suspicion?
there are plenty around here who would be mean enough. I wouldn't put it past.
Great helmet lady. Yeah, it's like,
Excuse me, my good woman, but
you know,
could I
the
trouble
human
you-
grasp of, like, neurochemistry and all that shit is, like, fucking primitive, to say the least. So, like, this isn't, like, you know, you're gonna be incredibly lucky for them to go, alright, we're gonna give you, like, X amount of Y, and just have that fucking nail it. Like, you know, you gotta, like, try and, like, you know, maybe write down, like, what it feels like, what it does, etc., etc., because it'll help them fucking dial it in. But that's basically what it is. It's like old-timey tuning a TV. Which is a terrible fucking simile, because that is just not a thing anymore. Ah, goddammit. I didn't use my controller, and it disconnected. There we go. I mean, I wouldn't call them surprisingly high production values. I mean, there's definitely like, I mean, you'd be like, the point and clicks were kind of the dominant form for a bit there, you know? Like just before FPSs really took off. I gotta deal with a fucking Sephiroth cosplayer. Okay. Well, that's unplayable. Is it like I think it's like I think it's an RPG. But like yeah, that's got to be an RPG. I'm bummed they don't have, you know, like a bit of the fucking combat or something. It's just like that one little like fucking thing. Yep. We turned off the corn stop growing gene and, well. Inner demons. Oh, hell yeah. It's like a Beavis and Butthead got into meth. Again, like, science in the meaningful sense. And like a sense where we can actually have a theory, test it, and develop something new out of the fucking results is like a 20th century invention. Like, there were bits and bobs of it happening prior to that, sure, but really cementing it into something fucking meaningfully useful to where now we can do this is fucking recent. And, like, so much, like, particularly the brain shit. Like, that wasn't just like, oh yeah, we've, you know, we didn't have this shit nutted out in, like, the 1500s. Warning, this game contains meth, Beavis, and Butthead. Oh, okay. And additional graphics. Oh, god damn it. Don't, like, you know, don't show me fucking meth, Beavis, and Butthead. Oh, alright. There are pictures. I'm standing in the bedroom. Your room is more! Yeah. Oda Nobunaga. Was he the guy from Sekiro on the horse? Oh, I think I've actually played a little bit of this, but quite recent. I mean, like, I scroll through, like, Twitter and fucking Blue Sky and shit, and, you know, see enough, like, lewd and otherwise lady art, and you just forget back in, like, pre-internet, it was just like there was no way for anyone to get any better. And you'd be needing, like, a woman for the cover of your video game, and you'd just have to find someone who could draw vaguely something. And you'd wind up with just, like, professional material that looked like this. You know? Like, again, for $10 I could find someone on Twitter right now. I'd be like, hey, I'd like you to draw me, like, a fucking, you know, something that looks like this, but just, can you make it, like, not look, like, kind of munted? Episode 1, Wizard's World, is the first episode of a trilogy of games brought together in Inner Worlds. Will she find the Gralob? Coming up with new names for fantasy settings is hard. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. Oh, let's go normal. As Nikita explores the ruins of Castle Dosvidaniya, she stumbles into a trap which drops her straight into the dank and smelly dungeons. An air of death and despair permeates the walls. The bones of people and animals are strewn throughout the gloomy rooms and bat-filled hallways. Or are they the sad remains of the victims of Dosvidaniya's awful experiments? Alright. Okay. I'm okay with this. Got like a duck. Jump. Oh, I can crawl. Inventory. Alright, that's cool. I don't want that. Inventory. What do we got? Empty. Oh, I got nothing. Alright. I might, double check what's going on out here. Okay. Item. Alright. Fire. Jump. In-game menu. Okay. Use object. That's probably useful. Activate switches. Transform into a wolf! Take object. Alright, fuck me. There's a lot of items going on here. Online help. Okay. I need mana. Down to bite. Alright. Fuck off. I think I'm out of mana. I wasted my wolf transformation. Ah, you fucking minge. Alright, look what I... Oh wait, I can jump on him? What's that about? Aha! Alright, I'm low on mana. Because I don't have many little fucking fruits. I mean, you know, I could jump on big spiders. That makes sense. I like that. That's a positive. Ooh. Give me all that shit. Give me all that delicious, all those delicious things. Aha! Ah, fucking description. I don't type a description of the goddamn. What's this shit? Can I? Aha! Some potions. Oh, god damn it. That fucking. Feather feet. Fuck, man. Okay, feather feet's a jumping potion. It's not a walking on air potion. Oh, piss, shit, fuck, cunt. I have feather. Ow! Eat shit. I jump on you, spiders. The fuck's that? Ow. Who fuck what? I'm going in the opposite direction. That was pretty good. I mean, I'd fiddle with I'd swap the controls around because they're using the thumbstick. Thumbstick for digital just never really works, you know? Because it's really fucking sensitive. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the wolf's biting bats and shit. I actually like that. I would play that as a videoed game, you know? Didn't I already play this, or did I play fucking one of the other ones? Oh, that's right. I found the sequel first. Because it was coming in under, like, whatever the fucking subtitle of it is. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that was actually decent. That was enjoyable. Like, I'll probably put that on my little handheld and play that when I'm finished playing. I'm finished playing fucking dozens of goddamn Doom mods. Fuck, I fell into a Doom hole. You know, because when you put in, like, one of the fucking gameplay, you know, mods, like, you know, Brutality Platinum or fucking Project Brutality. Like, fuck, it's a fun game. Did I type run or did I type innocent? Alright, okay, so run doesn't work. Okay. Innocent until fondled. Come on. Come on, stretch the bit that hurts. Crack. Crack lied to me. Trying to get games to work. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, this is a Signosis. Good old owl ball. I never played My House. The Return to Earth or Extermination Day, that's a really good one. Like, that's fucking top quality. Okay, start. Anglais. Okay, mouse control, great. Yep. Oh, fuck you. Okay. English. Double fuck you. Innocent. Fuck it. I'll fiddle with that later. Probably a way to get that to work. Some kind of fucking bypass isn't fucking working for some weird fucking reason. Even though it should. I say again, like, it's just the baseline of art is just better. Like, just... There's no naked babes in this. Promise naked babes. That's a weird choice of title for what appears to be space autism. Why? Inordinate desire. Why would you... Yeah, that that Inner Worlds was actually coming back to that. I was like, I'd like to explore that a little bit further. Oh, this fucking works. So, your desire has been deemed inordinate. Oh, alright. Fucking... You know, it's heartbreaking, because this feels kind of like the Another World intro, and if this was a fucking step platformer, I'd be so happy. But it's not. It's something stupid. Dumb. More of those games need to be made. Oh, my cinematic platformers, goddammit! Like, this sounds like what 1994 would have called an erotic thriller, you know? Hey. Oh. Oh. What the fuck is going on here? Like, I just want to go back. Can I fly something somewhere? That could be an E&M Banks book, yeah. What a weird fucking game. There a manual? God damn it. Bummed out by that. There needs to be a inordinate, like, look at Inordinate Desire. Like James Spader would be in it, and he'd be sweaty. It'd be mostly for women. Ooh, insane, you say? Yeah, I've only read a few of the culture books. I wanted to read them chronologically, like from the culture, from like the universe perspective. Speedway Squad in color. Microsoft. Knees and Liazinia film you. Alright. Let's try that. Brock Pleti CD-ROM Napedzi Lobs. Okay. Curse you, Poland. Alright. God, Polish looks like gibberish. Ah! Oh, no, wait, I did this last time and then it just crashed. It's so funny. Alright, come on. Okay, I now know Polish for presents. Oh, is that one of those weird-ass fucking... Like... I've seen those. They're like a bike you sort of half hump, and the back end of it's like just, yeah. Tony! It's kind of like, do Polish gearheads love Euro like beat? Like, is that? Because in Australia, you wouldn't, at least back in the day, you wouldn't have got very far playing this music at like one of the speedways that had this shit going. Oh god, there's a lot happening here. Go! Go, Percy! Fuck you. Is that options? It's too much. Like, if this were just normal, this feels like autism. Why is this so complicated? Terra's menu just neepy time? Ah, quit. That was weird. I think I've misread this. I thought this was a racing game. I think it's a Polish speedway that drives you insane. Is it a fucking... Is it... I swear to fucking Christ. Is this a management sim for fucking... Oh, fuck me! Oh, eat shit. Autism. This is a fucking Polish fucking goddamn speedway fucking simulator.
Jesus!
Life really was hard for Polish autistics, wasn't it? It was just brutal. You know, they fucking goddamn just no treatment options and fucking forest women trying to harvest you for magical ingredients. Jesus fucking Christ.
You fucking baby raper!
I thought I was gonna play a game. I almost learnt Polish for that. Godspeed, little doodle. I can just hold a direction. No, I can't. Okay. What is that? What are you? Come to me. It is insanity.
You fucking baby raper!
Well, that's a Monday problem. That's a problem for Monday. Monday can deal with that. Monday can deal with the little man trapped in the stock ticker. Why would you want to get out? That's where all the good tips are. It's coming right off the ticker. You couldn't be closer to the ticker. Did they like 1980s Photoshop this for like this game specifically, or was that some sort of? I could understand like that could be a stock photo, you know, like you could see that in like news magazines and stuff for anything to do with like trading. Oh, look, there he is again. Without being apprehended by the Securities and Exchange Commission. That's what it looks like. I feel your little stock ticker, buddy. Hands tapping against some kind of enclosure that you don't really understand. Lost in some horribly warped version of something you once loved. Tie's a bit too tight. So what else is happening? Look, make number go up. You know, or that little guy's going to be trapped in his stock ticker forever, and, you know. I mean, I don't think he can eat the ticker tape. How do I get one of those, but for, like, you know, tweets? I'd have that. I was just fill a room. And when I, you know, finally when I die and someone comes to find my festering remains, they'll just see this absurd thing. And they'll have no way of processing it. I'll scar a mind, and through that I'll live. Live eternally. And then, when the walls finally decay around me, I'll be free. So subscribe to Saturdays on the weekend. We'll be continuing with Momodora, whatever version of that we're up to now. Hang on, I've got it here. Where's the goddamn desktop? I don't need to see the little fella in his fucking glass jar anymore. Ah, that's right, I moved it from the desktop. Oh well, it's Momodora something. Whatever the recent one is. Momodora the Explorer. It's a Metroidvania with a little girl and she whips you with a fucking Canada leaf. And, you know, like the other ones were quite fun, and I'm enjoying this one so far. And it's a little more action-oriented, you know, being that it's a Metroidvania. It's got some, like, you know, you gotta push buttons at certain times, and if you push the roll button at a certain time, you get, like, a roll that doesn't take stamina. Which I wish existed in real life. That would be nice. Yeah, Crow Country will be May. I'm excited for that. You know, every now and then the ticker tape in the jar you're trapped in types something nice. And you get to go, oh. This time they'll let me out for sure. For sure. Yeah, so if you go to the Discord, which will be linked on the YouTube channel that you're looking at right now, I'm sure you can figure it out. There will be a VIP section. There will be a section for Subscriber Saturday that lets you go in and pester me with your fucking stupid requests and other various thoughts. You know, there we can sort of talk on what games to look at, and, you know, if you're unable to watch the live version, you can desperately beg for me to shift it around, which I am open to doing. That'll be something. Sunday, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. my time. I don't know what that works out to you. You have to figure that out. The link will be in the Discord once it's up, because it's, you know, obviously hidden from the normals. Street Fighter 4 practice video went up. I'm looking forward to tormenting the children with that. It is, like, I don't mind being, like, basically the sort of, you know, I'm like the mid-tier gatekeeper. Like, if you want to get, like, actually good, if you want to be in the top tier, I'm like the final boss of mid-tier. Because I've got 30 years of neutral and bullshit tactics. Mean, jerk, stupid shit. And because Ultra Street Fighter 4 decided to bless me before it left this earth, I got Hugo, who is, to the unprepared, a completely unfair character, which you'll see some of in the Street Fighter 4 video. I haven't played Evil Tonight. That sounds interesting. What's Evil Tonight about? Are you evil tonight? Features exploration in its purest form. Weeb. I mean, look, at least it has, like, fucking gameplay. And it isn't, like, some fucking cursed visual novel. That's such a nice way of saying boring shit. Yeah. Hugo, with his armored overhead that hits from mid-screen and hard knockdown out of the air. Like, he's not unbeatable. And he has what I genuinely think is, at least post-Super Turbo, which had some fucking horrifying nonsense, like, in it. I do recommend if you're ever bored and you want to see some just, like, some just alien Street Fighter, go watch, like, some pro Super Turbo, which still happens. And you will see, it's like it's like the difference between reading, like, just perfectly typed font and then reading, like, Russian, like, cursive. It just looks like nonsense, and you'll struggle to work out how people make sense of it. Hugo's got a bit of that energy to him. Like, it just feels like nonsense. It just feels like something's cheating, unfair things are happening. That elbow didn't hit me. And it's just when people, like, as like, Super Turbo has, like, some fucking effectively almost as close as you can get to a 10-0 matchup. Like, I think it's like, I'm pretty sure it's Balrog versus Sagat, where if Sagat gets you in the corner, he could just do Tiger Shot over and over and over again. There's just nothing you can do about it. Hugo versus Goken in Ultra Street Fighter 4 is borderline fucking impossible. Because of Goken's fucking various height fireballs. The mid one is borderline impossible for him to jump over. Like, you've got to be almost frame perfect. And he recovers too quick. Like, Gauken was recovered by the time you're over it. And the up one also hits him ducking at a surprising range because he's so fucking huge. And I spent, like, 3 hours one day playing this one kid. And didn't win a fucking round. Because every time I thought, okay, I'll use Armored Lariat. That'll get through that. It doesn't. Like, I'd basically, like, if I read it point blank, almost, that he was going to do a fireball. But, like, that happened kind of once or twice, and he just wasn't doing them that close. He'd do other things. And he has, like, that little high jumpy thing which you can use to get surprisingly range, you know, a lot of range out of me. If Armored Clothesline gets blocked, which it often would, then I'm just, you know, free and open. And he's got that fucking palm thing, which clears me right the fuck away. Yeah, Skullgirls is like I appreciate a lot about it, but it's a combo engine. You know, I generally don't like, like it just has this thing where if you do the same move over again, it just kind of like flicks you out of it. And I really prefer to like from the ground up build attacks that sort of aren't just chainable nonsense rather than have an anti-chainable nonsense mechanic in there, It just always feels a bit fucking lazy. And I just I don't care about like long fucking combo videos. That said, I do love like their pro wrestler character is one of my personal favorites. He's delightfully ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me, like, Darkstalkers had a light, medium, hard chain system, but you couldn't cancel with it. So you couldn't go light, medium, hard, and then cancel into a special move. It was just like you had a choice. You either did something that canceled and you got like your special move, or you did the light, medium, hard chain. Like there are things you can do to get specials after that, but that's, it's hard. Otherwise, I'm really not a big fan of the light, medium, hard thing because it makes all the characters feel really homogenous. I feel like target combos should be something specific, character specific. And I just like games with these weird fucking combo engines, like they can be fun to watch, but like I just find them really, really boring to play because like, for me a fighting game is like dealing in the experience of like a neutral or close to, And the problem with these long fucking combos is you just spend so long in them, it's like I'm barely playing the game sometimes. It's like, well, someone got their button, so guess I'll sit here a minute. And like, there are long combos in like Street Fighter, some Street Fighter games, but they also tend to be character specific. Like there are characters that should have long complicated combos because there are lots of hits that don't do a huge amount of damage characters. And also they're sort of tough, like some of the tougher ones in 4 required one-frame links, where you couldn't just mash the fucking button. If you wanted these two moves to link, you had to push medium punch, and then at the exact frame that you need the fucking move to come out, you had to push the other fucking button. And that makes it at least some challenges where you can get punished for fucking it up. Sincerely, little girl. I mean, I like they had some real interesting experimentation. Like Killer Instinct was like that as well, where like they'd experiment with what you can do with a fighting game character. Like what kind of archetypes can you have? What kind of things can you maybe tweak or fiddle with? Like there was one character who would like change the screen size, so like suddenly you were in the corner when you didn't, when you weren't, and like that I appreciate. I like that shit. Like. What is it? Killer Instinct had one as well. It was like the big rock dude could just go, well, there's a rock wall behind you. You're stuck there. And you're like, oh, well, that sucks. Like, I like those things. Those are interesting. The rest of it is just like... I mean, honestly, Killer Instinct I did sort of enjoy. I just didn't play it very much. I mean, I barely play 6. I barely play any fighting games at the moment, really. I go in moods and waves, I mean, for some reason I'm just playing lots of fucking Doom at the moment. I can't explain it, but look, I'm not going to argue with it. But honestly, I do recommend it. If you got like the Brutal Doom Platinum, kind of mixes the best bits of Brutal Doom with Project Brutality. I do like Project Brutality a lot, but for some reason the analog movement doesn't work, and that really fucking sucks. Because if you're playing, on a little handheld, obviously, I'm not fucking using the mouse. So you've got the thumbstick, and the thumbstick is like a little bit, and you kind of scooch, which is useful when there's lots of things around. Or if you fucking tilt it, it's, fucking leg it. And with Brutality, I cannot fucking find the solution to it. Like, I found 3 people also complaining about it. Naturally. But it's just like, it's just digital, where you tilt it, it's just like, your choice is either walk or sprint. And you have to, like, swap between them, like, you have to make a key, like in the old days. I'd like to walk now. And it's just, it really fucks up, like, the kind of deft control that you can get. Oh, yeah, no, Third Strike's, it's parrying. parrying is the best fighting game mechanic, and everyone's been too much of a coward to just make it a fundamental, basic fucking mechanic in fucking games again. And I don't know why. It's just like, you know, everyone copied everything else. Like, you know, Street Fighter 2 came out and you could play as 8 characters who'd fight each other, and then every game had that. Because prior to that, you know, and you go play original Fatal Fury. It's 3 dudes, and you fight the computer. That's it. And if you pick player 2, they help. It's 2-on-1 against the computer until like the last stage, and you got to fight your buddy. You know, special moves, supers, every other fucking thing has been like fucked up. There's one glorious fucking mechanic, and everyone like like what is it? Attack on Cataclysm sort of had it, but it was like with buttons, and it's like, I don't want that. Just do it like it is. Like the fucking tuba dude who in fucking Skullgirls has it, but that's like a personal mechanic for him. Just put fucking parries in there. They're great. They're the best mechanic. Because you have to know the character, you have to know the matchup, you have to know... It's such a demonstration of, like, read and skill and knowledge. I mean, you can argue about red parry if you want, and alright, like, I don't know if I'd put, like, red parry in, but, like, if I'm making a fucking fighting game, there'd just be fucking parries in, because they're good. They've been... You know, they've kind of put them in 6, but it's not the fucking same. I have been meaning to get better at perfect parry, though. Because I feel like that's kind of it. Because, like, parry was the key to getting, like, Hugo to work at all in Third Strike. Parry was the key to getting half those fucking characters to work, honestly. Like, can't parry. Big chunk of the cast is just now useless. I feel like that's kind of the key to GIF a little bit, you know, if I could get, but the thing is, like, the parry window in the Third Strike is, like, I think, it's, like, between 4 and 7 frames, memory serves. It's like, pretty much the frame in 6. Which is not impossible, but it's just so, like, again, when you're so used to a very similar thing, but, like, functioning just ever so slightly differently, it's real hard to adapt. Yeah, I mean, like, pros hate it because I mean, I honestly don't know why. I think a lot of these pros don't remember what like Third Strike was like. You know, I think like some of these people just didn't grow up playing fucking Third Strike. Or it's like, I got parry. It's like, yeah, it's a fucking like there's some risk involved, you know. Because if you don't get the perfect parry, you just get like I don't know regular parry or some shit, and that's got some. It's not nearly as good, and it's just got some cooldown. You know, if you got red, you got fucking red. Like, you just be bitch ass been red. Same as anything else. I mean, it's still early days in 6 anyway. I am just really more curious about, like, the Season 2 DLC characters. I mean, like, you know, I'm sure Akuma will be fun. That guy seems nice, you know. Ed, because who hasn't wanted to be Ellen DeGeneres in a fighting game? Alright, but that's not why you called. I'm tired and hungry, and Inside Trader and Poland have successfully drained my will to live. So remember to make the number go up, or the little guy won't get out of his fucking stock jar. And watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.